Hello everybody, Mobius1 here, bringing you a channel update going into the year 2017. I know this video is probably posted before 2017, but it's getting close, so give me a break. I do want to start the video off by saying that I think it's nice that the emulator devs did put a memorial in Mos Eisley, albeit temporary, for Carrie Fisher passing. That's pretty nice. You see a lot of people here actually paying their respects, even AFK, which is cool. So, 2017 is quickly approaching. You might actually be watching this after New Year's, and if so, happy 2017. On that note, just happy holidays, everything. Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Life Day, whatever it is that you celebrate wherever you are. Happy that. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I know I have. My holiday was full of doing very little and enjoying every bit of it. So what I want to do is kind of make a New Year's resolution as far as my channel is concerned and the content that I'm going to be bringing to you guys, because I know I've been severely lacking in the number of Star Wars Galaxies videos that I bring you, and I know that most of you found my channel because of Star Wars Galaxies. So I'll be completely honest with you, the reason there's been a lack of content is because I have dropped the ball on that. I've not been feeling into Galaxies as much lately. Just like most players, you play for a bit and it gets stale, and you have to move on and play something else. It's been that with a combination of me being busy at work, and yes, that's true, but it also has been laziness on my end, so I do want to kind of own up to that, take responsibility for it, and say that starting in 2017, I'm going to try my absolute best to deliver at least one Star Wars Galaxies video a week, most likely going to be posted on Saturdays, just because back before I got my second job, when I used to post a video a day, Saturday was the Star Wars Galaxies day, so I can't promise anything, because obviously if something comes up or if we just have like a busy week, it's possible I'll miss a day. I do have a bunch of like raw footage backlogged that I need to edit from events. I know I was actually invited to like one or two events that I recorded and never edited and posted a video for, so I still have that footage. I just have to, choose a day to sit down and edit that all together. Now, in addition to the Galaxies footage, I do, this channel is not a Galaxies only channel. It's not even a Star Wars only channel. I do like to bring you footage from other games. There's possibility of bringing back the That's No Moon series, and I say series very loosely because we only did one episode of it. But I would like to bring you some other content in addition to Galaxies, which I think many people would be more open to if the Galaxies content, wasn't interrupted. I think people get upset when they see me posting videos from other games when there's a lack of Galaxies content, but I think if you knew that every Saturday was going to be a Galaxies video, I think more people would be more open to watch some of my other stuff. So that's why the Galaxy stuff is definitely going to be a focus for me to make sure I deliver that consistently. But I do hope that you guys watch and, sometimes appreciate some of the other stuff that I do, because I do like to play other games. As a matter of fact, a couple of friends and I have been playing a lot of Arma 3 lately. I've got a lot of Arma footage that I have to edit and post as well. I know it's a very different game from Galaxies, but there's still a lot of funny stuff that happens in that I think any gamer could appreciate. Of course, I just finished Jedi Knight. I believe I'm going to be doing Mysteries of the Sith next, which should be a fairly short series. Hold on, I'm going to teach this guy real quick. And we're going to follow that up with Knights of the Old Republic 2, which has been waiting. I think many people have been waiting for me to do that since I finished Knights of the Old Republic 1. The reason I want to do Mysteries of the Sith first is just because it's obviously going to be a much shorter series than KOTOR 2. KOTOR 1 took me something like 47, 48 episodes, and I think KOTOR 2 is probably going to be more than that because I've never finished it. So you have that to look forward to. Couple other things. First thing, I did get a new monitor for the holidays. The monitor is a 35-inch curved display, ultra wide. It is gorgeous. However, being an ultra wide, it records at a 21 by 9 or 7 by 3 if you reduce the numbers aspect ratio instead of 16 by 9. Now, because of that, as you've probably already noticed, this video has black bars both above and below when you watch it on YouTube. So I really want you guys to comment on this video and tell me whether or not you think that that is okay or acceptable, or if it really bothers you. If you guys don't like that, I can, put my games back into 1920 by 1080 and when I'm recording. That way, when you get the video, it doesn't look like that to you, but it will just look stretched to me when I'm playing it, when I'm recording, which I will do that for you guys. But obviously, I won't be taking advantage of this beautiful monitor that I got, and I would much rather do that. So let me know what you guys think. I really want honest opinions. If you absolutely hate it, I want to know that you hate it. But if it doesn't bother you, let me know that it doesn't bother you, because then I might just continue posting videos in this resolution. I don't know why YouTube doesn't have a player that supports this aspect ratio yet. It seems like there's got to be a lot of other people that have this, and it shouldn't be that hard. I don't know anything about it, but I would imagine it wouldn't be too difficult to get a player that can play in both aspect ratios. Still on the note of holidays, if you haven't gotten into the My Holiday giveaway yet on Steam, you've got a little over a week left from the time this video is posted. It does end on January 7th, and there have been many games donated by a couple different viewers. I think we're up to like 18 or 19 different titles that you can put your name in for. So check the link, the video description down below. There should be a link to my Steam group if you're not already familiar with it. And even if you are familiar with it, make sure that you're double checking to see if there hasn't been a game donated that you also want to apply for. All you have to do is put an updated comment. You don't even have to put the other ones that you want. Just put whatever additional ones that you want if you've commented before, and I'll just add your name to the new games when I make the list. That video will be posted, like the giveaway video, and the games will be distributed shortly after the 7th, probably on like January 8th or January 9th. You can expect a video with the results. I will record and show you guys exactly how the winners were determined, so that you know it was done fairly. I'm going to do it the same way I did it last year, just use a random number generator and have everybody's name in a spreadsheet, so it's going to be super fair, and you will see that there's been no finagling with who gets what. And lastly, the thing that I think many of you have probably been waiting for, especially if you play on Basilisk, my ADK giveaway. Yes, it's still happening. No, it has not happened. And no, I have not posted more details about it since the announcement. Other than those 3 interesting videos I posted from my bathroom that you probably have no idea what they were about. Yeah, they were related to the ADK giveaway. I'm not saying how just yet. I know a couple people have been trying to predict exactly what the meaning of those videos was. It's not something that you can figure out just yet, but it will be soon. TM. And yeah, it's going to happen. Drumroll. Sunday, January 8th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Or I should say around 5 p.m. Eastern Time. It is going to start with a video. So I will post a video sometime around 5 p.m. Eastern on January 8th. And that video will contain more instructions on what to do for the giveaway. Okay? And when that video goes live, the giveaway will be live. It will require you to watch YouTube videos, as well as do a little bit of hunting, some other stuff in Galaxies itself. Now, I don't like to set these giveaways up in such a way that prevents certain people from participating. So it's not going to require combat, like dangerous combat. Like, you may, on your travels, encounter NPCs out in the wild that could attack you. So if you consider that combat, then sure. But if you're aware of where you're driving, you can avoid them. But what I mean is, it's not going to require you to drive through like the Crate Graveyard or Fort Tuscan or some place that's inherently dangerous. It's not going to... In other words, you could complete it on a crafting tune if that's all you have. I don't want to prevent somebody from being able to win the 80k just because they don't have a full template bounty hunter or whatever. So anybody can participate. It doesn't require any entry fee or anything. All you have to do is be sure you catch the video as quickly as you can. Sunday the 8th, 5 p.m. Eastern. That's 2 p.m. Pacific if you don't know how to do time zones. And if you're overseas, I'm sorry, I don't have that memorized. 5 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. And like I said, it's going to be around there. I'm going to, hopefully, I'll have the video uploaded before then, and I'll have it set to auto-publish at that time, but I obviously haven't made that video yet, and I do just want to take into account that you never know what YouTube might hit me with a copyright claim for, and because of that, I don't want to promise that it's going to be at that time, but that's my plan. So I think that's about it. That covers everything I wanted to say that I can think of right now. Rogue One review. I know I'm like way behind on doing a video review for Rogue One, but I said I was going to do one for The Force Awakens. I never did one for The Force Awakens. I said I'm going to do one for Rogue One, and by doggone it, I'm going to do one for Rogue One. Even if you've watched every other review on YouTube, mine's going to be a week and a half late, but I don't really care. I'm going to see it for the second time tomorrow night. So, expect a review video sometime after tomorrow night. But that's all. So, 2017, hopefully it's going to be a better year than 2016. I hope I can bring you guys more consistent content. Thank you guys for sticking with me this far. I hope you find my stuff entertaining as usual and helpful, the ones that are meant to be helpful. So yeah, thanks for watching. Mobius1 here. I'll see you next time. Happy New Year. That's why.